HBCU, stand up. Like Jefferson. Hey, go. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Either from the SWAC or the MEAC. Come on. CIAA or the SEAC. HBCU is where the beat. We compete, but we're family. They're from the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA or the SEAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better. You can be from the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the SEAC. At the end of the day, we got your back because we're family. We're family. From the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the SEAC. It don't matter where you're coming from, because we are still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Come on. Of the MEAC, CIAA or the SEAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're family. From the SWAC or the MEAC, CIAA or the SEAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. My HBCU better than yours. Hey! What's really happening, everybody? How you doing? I'm your host, Anthony Brown. Welcome to another edition of the HBCU Alumni House Party for May 19, 2021. As always, we are here lifting up the name of HBCUs in the house. What's up, my good brother, Devin White from Clark-Atlanta University. Man, listen, I watched their graduation, their commencement exercises on this past weekend. I think I also watched Morehouse. I saw a couple others, but I really had a good time watching Clark-Atlanta this past weekend. So, hey, don't forget to hit that like button. Hit that share button. Let me know where you are watching from. Shout out your HBCU. Shout out your city. Shout out your Greek organization. Let me know where you are coming from. As always, it's always good when we can all come together. We can gather together in this virtual space. We almost there, y'all. Y'all see, CDC said we can some of us we can take these masks off. If you got your 2 shots, or if you got that one good Johnson & Johnson. I don't know which one you got. Now, if you got the Johnson & Johnson before the scare or you got the Johnson & Johnson after the scare, I don't know. But hopefully you vaccinated if that's your choice and you were doing the right things so you can be around other vaccinated folks. Right. And now if you all are like my state of Ohio, I don't know about y'all, but in Ohio, we got this thing called Vax a Million, where they're doing a special lottery drawing for $1 million. They're giving out $1 million for 5 weeks. So they're giving out $5 million, a special lottery for those who have been vaccinated. You have to register, you sign up, you get your little, you got your little virtual ticket, yada, yada, yada. So who knows? If you don't see me, I'm gone. That's all I got to say. I'm gonna give a donation, but I'm out. All right then. All right, so listen here. We want to set up. We want to put the prayer warriors up for my co-hosts. I have Monique Robinson from Wilberforce University. She's typically here for the past couple of weeks, but she's out ill. She wasn't feeling too swell. So I need those who the prayer warriors on the half holy side to go on and lift her up in prayer and keep her encouraged. Speaking of, and then if you the half hood side, just keep them to yourself. But if you want to get you a half hood, half holy shirt, listen, I'm going to let you on a little secret. I'm going to give you 15% off. I'm going to give you 15% off if you want to get you one of these shirts. You get it in black. You got it in like a cranberry and the blue. You got a long sleeve like a hoodie, and you got the t-shirt covered by the name of Power in Black. Power in Black. I got the link. I got a promo code just for you, 15% off. We just dropped the link in the chat like right now, so you can go find it. It's got some other promo codes too, but you're looking for the one that says Power in Black. You get 15% off by using the promo code. Just put my name in there, Anthony. That's it. It's ANTHONY, Anthony. That's it. And I'm gonna give you 15% off on anything that you buy off of that website. They got this shirt. They got a couple more shirts. So if you follow me on social media, you see me. It's hilarious. All right, so listen. This week, we are acknowledging and we're raising money, and we are going to be celebrating 2 more HBCUs, whether you are from 1870 or 1872. We talked about it last night on our Clubhouse show, and we're here to talk to some alums and some staff members live tonight. We are going to be going, let's see, first we're going to go to South Carolina, and we're going to go to Allen University. Yes, we're going to talk to Allen University. We're going to talk to some alumni from Allen University. Then we're going to go across the country to Texas. Everything's big in Texas. And listen, this school is doing some big things. Paul Quinn College, down in Dallas, Texas, to be exact. So we're going to talk to them in a few moments as well. So we're excited about having them on the show today. And then they're going to help us. We're going to see. Again, now last week, let me tell you something. Howard and Kentucky State, y'all tried it, but y'all just wasn't. You were close, but not close enough. Howard, you were $3 off for making into the top 10 last week. Y'all were $3 off for making in the top 10. But so far, we have raised money for 35 HBCUs. We raised over $20,000. Still, here is the top 10 for this year, for 2021. Here's the top 10. Howard, you almost had it. You came in like at $557. You sure did. So every school gets a week. We go from Monday to Monday. Yeah, usually by 12 o'clock noon on Monday, Eastern Standard Time, to 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time the following week, Monday. Whatever we raise is what we raise, and we give it. It goes straight to the school. It don't come to me, then I give it to them. It goes straight from your pockets to them. That's it. That's all. I'm just a cheerleader, just out here just trying to raise awareness. That's it. So, but if you want to know what some of the other upcoming schools are, here we go right here. Don't you see I got my new tablet right here? Y'all see I think I'm doing something now, right? So on Monday, May 24th, we start with Clinton College and Livingstone College. And on May 31st, we go to ITC, or sometimes we call it Interdenominational Theological Center. And we also go to Morehouse College. And wait a minute, there should be one more on there. Hold on. There it is. We go to Spelman College on May 31st. So it's ITC, Morehouse, and Spelman on May 31st. Clinton College and Livingstone College on May 24th. And then we start with our schools for the month of June. So with that, I'm not going to hold you too much longer. I do want to mention again about the Facebook Elevate. The Facebook Elevate is a great program if you are thinking about or want to get a digital media certification. Facebook Elevate is a community of learning, is a community and a learning platform that is on a mission to increase economic success for minorities by providing a free marketing, education, mentorship, and support program as a class just for you. Doesn't cost you anything. It normally costs a couple $100, but because you're connected to me, not saying I'm all that and then some, but just because, hey, just drop my name. Got a promo, I got a link for you. I do, I got a link for you. You know I got a link for you, right? It's HBCU Alumni, it's a special link. We're offering you a free certification class so you can get this digital marketing program while supplies last. So I want you to visit this link and learn more about the opportunity. And actually, we're going to do a quick pause for the calls, learn more about the program, and then we're going to come back and we're going to go talk to our alums from, matter of fact, I'll tell you who the alumni are. We are going to be talking with Michael Finkley from The Michael Finkley Show. And we're talking to Jamal Stroud, who's the founder of the Big Homie, Little Homie Mentoring Program. They are graduates and proud graduate of Allen University. We'll be right back right after this.
Shout out to the innovators, Shout out to the innovators, the makers, the doers, the hustlers looking to grow their business, skills, and career. Facebook Elevate is a program and community that provides free digital marketing courses, potential job opportunities, and one-on-one coaching from Facebook experts. Build your online presence, kickstart your career, or become a creator, because your kinds of dreams transform blocks, cities, the world. Click to learn more. Facebook Elevate, on the rise, together.
I don't think we're free in this country. For 100 years, you saw black people menaced and targeted and lynched and beaten and brutalized. I think we're burdened by this history. You are obligated to do something to address that, or you become part of the problem. More people have to be willing to do that uncomfortable, inconvenient thing that justice requires for things to get better. We don't have to fear fairness. We don't have to fear equality. We don't have to fear doing the right thing.
Truth can inspire change. Learn more at EJI.org.
Hi. Can I get the now bar, please?
No problem. $1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hi, can I get a now bar, please?
$1.
Thanks.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey, let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
You got it.
How's it going? Can I get a now bar?
Hey, stop right there! Get down on the ground out of your car right there! Show me your head!
HBCU is where the beat we compete. Up, we're family. From the sweat, from the
CNAA or the CA. HBCA, welcome back to the show. So again, make sure you sign up and take advantage of that free opportunity with the Facebook Elevate. All right, now, Allen University. Let me tell you a little bit what I read from their website. Again, Allen University was founded by the African Methodist Episcopal Church, the AME, in 1870. The university has a distinguished history, a rich in the tradition of promoting spiritual growth and training men and women to become productive leaders in an ever-changing society. Now, manifesting the dream of Daniel Alexander Payne, an apostle of Black education in the United States, Allen University educated men and women for stellar leadership and service. Now, today, Allen University is engaged in a resurgence fueled by the enlightened system and governance brought by Bishop Samuel L. Green Sr. New academic programs have been added. The campus has received an aesthetic facelift. A system of shared governance has been introduced, and enrollment is on the upward trajectory. A mainstay over the history of the institute has been the educational programs for persons pursuing careers of service for the greater good. Now, today, it continues to produce graduates who regularly achieve all that can be imagined. Y'all, real quick, y'all, come on. I need to see some A&Me folks. I need to see my Allen University people. I need y'all to make some noise, show some love. Right now, where do we go? I need my background music. Y'all, come on, give it up for Jamal Stroud from Big Homie, Little Homie. There you go. Yeah, also, welcome from the Michael Finkley Show. It's Michael Finkley, HBCU better than yours. Hey, my HBCU better than yours. Hey, what's going on, brothers? How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I had your hand. I give mine back. I ain't holding with a bunch of clubs. I'm just trying to make it. You may have to be the blind on this one.
Man, I was rocking out to the songs, man.
I know that's hot.
I got bopping.
Oh yeah, it's got a nice little go-go vibe to it. Oh yeah, it's hot. It's hot. So listen, welcome to the show, gentlemen. Oh my God, but you are some of these alumni, these proud graduates. When they say all that can be imagined.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that preach right there. That Michael Gold. There's a story behind that already. I already feel it. It's in your spirit right there. I can feel it. It's in your shana. Come on. Come on, it'll make you feel better. Why is it that? What has Allen done for you?
Oh, wow. So when it came down to Allen University, it has made me the person I am today, right? It made me the person I am today. When I first arrived on campus, I was very, very ignorant to the process of college. I never knew that because I wanted to be a teacher since 8th grade. So I didn't know they had to go to college to do that. And so when I came to Allen, I saw these people that looked like me, come from a small town. I'm like, I can have the master, I can have the bachelor, I can have all these different type of things. And so when I got there, it just changed my perspective of thinking. And so definitely I imagine another world, another life for myself. And those 4 years treated me so well. I wouldn't change a thing if I could go back. I would not.
And Jamal, what about you? What has Allen done for you?
Man, it's been a truly blessing in disguise, because I went to a mainstream school that didn't work out. When I got to Allen, it was a more family-oriented vibe, and it just pulled out the best potential in me. And a lot of times HBCUs typically get a bad rep because they don't have the clout or they don't have the resources. But it actually made me pull out those resources in my own self, learn how to communicate better, learn how to network better, just make the best of the situation. So Allen made me who I am today, which is a great success. So it's just truly an amazing time. And also made me connect with my brother, Michael Finkley, my brother from another.
And that's what we do. That's what we do, Jamal.
That's what we do.
Half hood, half hungry. You know how we do it.
I know it. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining us again, we are talking to two outstanding alums, Michael Finkley, a class of 2011, and Jamal Stroud from 2013 from Allen University. Again, so now, if I had to say, who is that professor or that staff member or that vice president or that somebody on the campus that that light bulb went on?
Man,
Go ahead, Jamal. Go, because I'm thinking.
I got two. One of my professors was Miss Miller. She was woke before everybody was woke. So she was she was putting us on game, you know. So that was truly refreshing. That was a game changer.
She said, if you stay ready, you have to get ready.
Right. She stayed ready. She ready right now, probably.
Come on.
And then my second professor that I have to pick is Miss Zimmerman. She was another amazing one that helped me build the relationships that I have today. I still go to her classes, still speak. So it's truly amazing making those connections for a lifetime.
Awesome. And what about you, Michael?
All righty. So I have two as well. So I'll start with my advisor, Dr. Gloria Simmons. I met her freshman year, and she stayed on my tail especially after I graduated. Like, she pushed me to be the person, again, I am today. She pushed me out there to speak because I was, believe it or not, that shy person. But she pushed me, right? She pushed me to be that all that I could be. And then also too, Dr. Pamela Wilson. She was my advisor freshman year, and then she ultimately became the first female president of the Allen University. So I have to pay homage to these two awesome women.
Awesome. Wow. Okay, so now, if for those who are watching us right now, if you've never seen Allen University, you're like, so what is this school about? Now, I've kind of given you a little bit of history, but we're going to watch it. We got a video for you right now. So we're going to show a little bit more of the history, the makeup, the composition. I know these two gentlemen probably going to have a moment. They're probably like, we're taking you back to freshman seminar, but that's okay, though. That's okay. We're going to take you back, and we're going to show you all some of the stuff they had to learn when they were on the campus. So let's take a look at Allen University.
Welcome to Columbia, South Carolina, home of Allen University's Yellow Jackets. My name is Alonzo Julian, the 96th Student Government Association president from Kalamazoo, Michigan. As your virtual tour guide, let me begin by giving you a historical overview about what makes Allen University such a special place to live and to learn. I will now assist you with navigating through the virtual tour. Founded by the African Methodist Episcopal Church in 1870, Allen University was named in honor of the church's first bishop, formerly enslaved Richard Allen. The church founded the university with the hope of providing a Christian education and industrial training to people of color in South Carolina after the American Civil War. Today, Allen University continues to uphold the university's rich historical legacy of promoting spiritual growth and by training men and women to become productive leaders in an ever-changing society. Arnett Hall, the institution's first permanent structure, named in honor of the Board of Trustees President, Reverend Benjamin Arnett, was built in 1891. The building, previously named Ladies Industrial Hall, served as a women and men's dormitory and industrial building. Restored in 2001, the landmark structure, located on the main campus, serves as the university's administration building. In 1923, John Anderson Langford, the United States' first registered African-American architect, designed the classically inspired Chappell Hall. Located in the heart of the campus, Chappell Hall is named after the African Methodist Episcopal Bishop William D. Chappell, an Allen president and great-grandfather of comedian Dave Chappelle. It once served as a dining hall, mailroom, and meeting place for the South Carolina NAACP during the Civil Rights era. The three-story landmark structure houses the Division of Business Administration, Education, and Social Sciences. Built in 1925, the historic newly renovated main auditorium with balcony seating and basement gallery serves as a venue for music, performing arts, and campus and community events. Built in 1906 and listed on the National Register of Historic Places, Levi J. Coppin Hall houses the Office of Residence Life and Student Health Services. Joseph Simon Flipper Library, built in 1941, sits at the center of the core campus and serves as the information center for students, faculty, and staff. Commonly known as the Science Building, Gibbs Hall is where the Division of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, research laboratories, computer and writing labs are located. Constructed in 2000, the John Hurst Adams Gymnatorium facility serves as the home court for the men and women's athletic teams, open recreational space for non-athlete students, the annual commencement exercises, and more. Welcome to your home away from home. Built in 2009, Preston W. Williams Residence Hall serves as the men's housing facility. The Wilma Dolores Webb Williams Resident Hall serves as the women's housing facility. Both facilities allow students to live and learn in a comfortable and nurturing environment. The Humanities Cottage is located outside of the main campus and houses the Division of Arts and Humanities. The Dickerson Green Theological Seminary provides a high-quality undergraduate and graduate theological education. The program assists students to think theologically while ministering to their spiritual and physical development. The Waverly Hospital Restoration and Expansion Program is the future home of the Institute in Civility, the Leavitt School of Education, the Waverly Wall Gallery, the Palmetto African American Hall of Fame, and the Dickerson Green Theological Seminary. Built in 1967, the Sons of Allen Chapel formerly housed the campus dining hall. Today, it is where the Band of Gold creates musical magic. The Willie H. Johnson Center for Educational Excellence is where the campus police, financial aid, admissions, registrar, mailroom, student center, student coffee shop, the student cafeteria, faculty dining room, Maddie and Roger Scott, and the Preston Warren Williams conference rooms are located. The athletic training room provides primary care, injury and illness prevention, wellness promotion and education, emergent care, examination and clinical diagnosis, therapeutic intervention, and rehabilitation of injuries and medical conditions. Thank you for visiting Allen University, where we teach the mind to think, the hands to work, and the heart to love.
Wow. Now listen, y'all got a lot of stuff happening over here now. I'm like, wait a minute, this is more than what I right. Dave Chappelle?
Yep.
Yep.
That was his grandfather. Yep.
Have mercy. Ain't nobody told me nothing.
Oh my
I never knew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So now, part of our program and what we do, not only do we stop and we want to make sure we educate our community about various HBCUs, because sometimes some women have known about Allen University. But before we go there, what got you to Allen? So was it a teacher? Was it a principal? Was it an alum? Or was it a legacy? How did you, Jamal, go with you first? How did you get there? Why did you get there?
Man, God works in mysterious ways, man. Like I said, I was at another institute, another university. And, I just kind of, wanted to do track and field, and Allen University popped up and my track coach sent me there and I got a scholarship. You can't turn down money. So when I went there, it was kind of a learning experience, but like I said, it made me the man I am today. So I'm truly grateful that God put me in the footsteps of Allen University. And I'm just grateful for those that came before me and those that are coming after me to create this legacy of Allen University.
Okay, and Michael, how did you get to Allen?
Listen, picture it. My fall semester. Okay, because I need her right now. Fall 2006. It was my first semester as a senior in high school, and we had began my school had began college tours. They chose some students, and I was one of the students they chose. And we went to all the PWIs and HBCUs, and I went to Allen, and I just loved it because I came from a small town, and Allen was a small university. Everyone seemed very homey, and I forgot. I promise you, I forgot that I applied that day. I tell you, a few weeks later, they said, come on, in the fall, we accept you. And again, just being very ignorant to the process, I thought that you were supposed to actually just go to the first school that accepts you. And so that's what I did. But again, it was an awesome choice. And again, I will not change it. Wouldn't change it.
He said, I'm not changing it. That's it. That's all.
No.
All right. I know y'all can't wait to, y'all can't wait to homecoming. I know you're listening. I know you're listening.
Right. Can't wait.
Don't like that. Don't do it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
All right,
COVID. Oh.
Part of what we do is we use this platform to also raise money if we can. We have, in the one particular group of HBCU Alumni United, we have over 87,000. I love telling the story about the fact that on May 7, 2020, we had 5,000 people in that group. Today, we have over 87,000 members in that group. So yeah, we're like the largest HBCU community on Facebook right now. As a matter of fact, Facebook was so nice, they reached out to us because they put us in their Black History commercial. Listen, they reached out to us when they did their NBA All-Star situation. Facebook just called again this week and said, we want to use you all and promote something else. I'm like, oh, okay.
Come on, we'll take it.
Oh, for the promotion. So share with our viewing audience. So last year we raised a little over about $805, about $804. The goal, no, $805. The goal is to try to raise at least $1 more than we did last year. In 1 week, what can we say to our viewing audience right now, whether you're watching live, hey everybody, or you got my tardy to the party folks, and we got some folks who came tardy to the party, but you're still here, so shout out to you and all of my podcast listeners. How you doing? What can we say to them right now to say why they should be giving to Allen University?
Right. So let's go back in history. Allen was founded back in 1870 in Cokesbury, South Carolina as Payne Institute. We later moved to Columbia, South Carolina, and renamed ourselves Allen University. We actually educated former slaves, and now opening doors to persons today to receive that same type of education, plus more within the world and society we live in today. So in giving that $1, that $5, that $10, that $20, $100, or whatever's in your wallet or purse, you are giving money to a student, right, that is going to achieve their goals educationally. This is why they're coming to college, right? They're the first in their household to do it as well, but you're giving back to that mode. You're giving back to give us the latest technology. You're giving back to give us the latest textbook. You're giving back in order for that student to be successful in their own right educationally. This is why you should give.
All right. And Jamal, you gonna just say ditto, or you gonna be like, I'm gonna add some more flavor to that?
I'm gonna add some more swag to that.
Hey.
Allen University gave me my start to do amazing things in the community. So by people donating to Allen University, you're donating to students like my former self. Giving those people that hope, giving them that chance to actually become something of themselves. So this is truly amazing. We are a product of our environment, and Allen University is a great institute, a great university to give towards. Because they are making future leaders for tomorrow. Those next doctors, those next lawyers, those next presidents of the United States of America. We imagine these wonderful things. So be a part of it, and by giving that $1, giving that $2, giving that $1,000, giving that $10,000. I see a $10,000 section over there somewhere.
Come on, they over there. They holding on to it.
There we go. And also that spending money too. I know somebody's still holding on to that now. So remember, give that money because you are giving to students like my former self and Michael Finkley as well, which are creating the world and creating love. Thank you.
All right. So what I'm doing now is I'm leaning over only because I need to be able to share my screen real quickly. And what we want to do is, to our viewing audience, we love to do this all the time. I like to go on here and just say, here we go. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are at, if you all can see that, we are at $25. We have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on May 24th, from now to May 24th, to make a donation to Allen University. Now, we have been dropping links in the chat to Allen and to their donation page, to their institution, and to their alumni affairs or the National Alumni Association. So if you're watching it from Allen, you're not involved, you need to go pay your membership dues. However, right now, we would love for you all, if you want to see your name pop up on the screen, I love this every time, because as soon as I say this, somebody's going to try to see if they can see their name, like the good old telethon days. Right now, you make a donation right now. We got 4 people who have donated so far. If you want to be that fifth person to make a donation right now, we would love to be able to see your name pop up on the screen. And you can make your donation right now so we can make this needle move. Now, we've educated you. We've given you some history. We've shared with you a lot of good stuff about the, there you go. See? Somebody just made a donation. So every dollar counts, and we're going to count every dollar to support Allen University this week. And so I greatly, I know these two alums, they greatly appreciate it now.
Greatly. Greatly.
All right, so, but again, so now listen, fellas, we're going to take a quick pause for the calls. I don't want you to go anywhere because I got these two phenomenal young ladies that are going to be talking about Paul Quinn College. And they're going to bring all four of you back on the screen. And we're going to play a quick round of HBCU this or that.
Ooh.
And they both looking like, what's that all about?
Let's go. It sounds interesting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sometimes we play the game, and sometimes we get lucky, and some people will actually give some more money just based off who wins the game. So you may get an extra donation just because of Jamal. So while we on break, I need you two to go on and start texting some of your family, some of your friends, some of your classmates, some of your alums to let them know about the campaign and challenge other alums from other HBCUs to say, hey, it's my turn. Y'all done gave it to everybody else, and then you come on and give some love to Allen. We'll be right back with more of the HBCU Alumni House Party right after this.
Are you interested in attending an historically black college or university? Hello, my name is Robert Mason. I'm president and founder of the Common Black College application. Our application allows students to apply to over 50 historically black colleges and universities at the same time for only $20. HBCU graduates have been some of the most renowned individuals in their respective fields since the late 1800s. In addition to that, our faculty and staff are truly committed to your success, and they have a vested interest in seeing that you do well. That, coupled with the academic rigor and the fact that you will establish lifelong relationships, are just some of the many benefits of your attending an historically black college or university. So if you're interested in completing the Common Black College app, visit our website at commonblackcollegeapp.com to apply now. Thank you, and get educated.
If you love concerts and live theater, going to baseball games, and eating in restaurants, inside. If you love parties and the small talk with the guy who makes you iced coffee the right way, then wear a mask. And let's beat this virus so we can get back to the things we love. Mask up, America.
Do you have prediabetes? If you do, you're not alone. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, and more than 80% don't know they have it. Prediabetes is a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. But now, North Carolina residents with prediabetes can enroll in a free or low-cost national diabetes prevention program. You can make healthy changes with support from this proven program. Get started now at joinaprogram.org.
CAA or the SEAC, HBCU is where to be. We can be real family from the SWAC on the MEAC. CAA or the SEAC, HBCU is where to be. We can be, we're still family. Hey, welcome back to the HBCU Alumni House Party. Now, I'm going to ask, I know Michael and Jamal are in the back room. They're making their phone calls and doing their text messages right now. But Michael and Jamal, make sure that you drop in the live in the chat in the public chat for everyone else to see information about your organization. So, Little Homie, Big Homie, and the Michael Finkley Show. Make sure you drop those links in the chat. Oh, and somebody just said, let me put that comment on the screen. Someone said, here we go. Devin White said, we can't wait to beat up on Allen University for the CAU homecoming football game. Yes. Okay. I see alumni. Y'all out here talking that trash already. And it's just May. All right. Now, also, you saw us drop information about the Common Black College application. One application, it goes to over 60 HBCUs. Hey, there may be some students who are still looking to find information about getting accepted to college. One application, it goes to over 60 HBCUs for $20. Now, we dropped a link in the chat. If not, we will make sure we will drop it in a few moments so you can get that link. And for that, both Allen University and Paul Quinn are on that application. So if you want to apply to both Allen and Paul Quinn, they both are accessible on the Common Black College application. It's only $20. And then if you want to pay it forward, pay for it for another student. Pay for a bunch of students. And just pass out the code. You will get a special code. So we dropped the link right there in the chat right now. So we are proud to partner with the Common Black College application. And here is a special link that you can be able to pay for the application for some students to get to and through. Let's make it happen for them. And then you're also on the screen right now, subscribe to the Michael Finkley Show. He's got a great show, a great podcast, live stream show. I had a chance to be on season 1 and look forward, he just finished season 2. And he'll be coming back, in the fall with season 3, and hopefully we'll have to talk to him about that in just a moment. And then you got a big homie, little homie. They're dropping their links right now, so go check them out. A great mentoring program. Now, without any further ado, let's talk about Paul Quinn College. Yes, Paul Quinn is a historically Black college and university. Why somebody gonna come at me in the group the other day asking me, is Paul Quinn College an HBCU? And you gave a donation to him last year? How dare you? You better be glad I don't put your name out here. And I might have to go find your name and put your name out here anyway. Don't ask me no asinine question like that. Yeah, I said it was asinine because you knew that. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm on a soapbox. Paul Quinn College is a private, faith-based, 4-year liberal arts-inspired college that was founded on April 1872. By a group of African Methodist Episcopal Church preachers in Austin, Texas. Side note, real quick, engineer producer, you are dropping links to the wrong school. I don't know if I put the wrong one in there, but make sure we get the right ones in the screen. All right. The school's original purpose was to educate free slaves and their offspring. Today, Paul Quinn proudly educates students of all races and socioeconomic classes under the banner of the institution ethos, we over me. We over me. Is all of us or none of us? Come on, somebody. That'll preach right there. That's a message. That's a message in that. Their mission is to provide a quality faith-based education that addresses the academic, social, and Christian development of students and prepares them for servant leaders and agents of change in the global marketplace. Beginning in the fall of 2015, Paul Quinn College adopted a new student financial structure called the New Urban College Model, which, among other characteristics, reduce student tuition and fees and provide students with the ability to graduate with less than $10,000 of student loan debt. The vision of Paul Quinn College is their work program to transform the ability into action and potential into achievement by encouraging all students to embrace the ideals of a disciplined work-servant leadership. Work. You got to work and serve. Come on, somebody. That'll preach. Leadership and initiative in preparation for the lives of financial freedom, community engagement, and outstanding character. I am so glad that we have with us today, we got Jessika, Lara, Director of Alumni Affairs, a class of 2012, and Tayler, Henley, who is the Enrollment Management Officer, also from the class 2012, coming to the show. Right now, y'all put your hands together, make some noise. Paul Quinn in the house. Hey! Because we family. What are the MEAC, C-A-A-A, or the MEAC? Hey! How y'all doing, y'all?
Doing great. How are you?
Y'all back here with the we over me. Come on, it's all of us or none of us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gotta preach right there. Now listen, first of all, shout out Tayler. Welcome back to the show. You were here with us last year. Thank you for coming back this year. And Jessika, how you doing, girl?
I'm good. I'm excited to join you, and thank you so much for the opportunity.
Glad to have you all here so we can just have this good conversation. Now, I kind of talked a little bit about the school, but give me your perspective. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to Tayler first, since you work in enrollment and mentioned enrollment. When you're talking to that student and you got that 30-second elevator speech, what do you say?
So let me start off with Jess is actually class of 2011. She paved the way for me. So she actually is 1 year before me. So I'm class of 2012, but she is class of 2011. So we just had to iron that out real quick. But so whenever I speak to students, honestly, and I have those moments, it's really about reducing that student loan debt, So at the end of the day, students are really being faced with really big issues when it comes to their student loan debt. And so at the end of the day, that's where I go straight to. You have the awesome opportunity to not only have subject matter mastery, which is going to be your degree or your education, but you also get a chance to have experiential mastery, which is actually a job during typically your senior and junior and senior year that you're actually working that actually provides a scholarship to you. Now, we're not talking about a little $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. We're talking about $10,000 to $15,000 level scholarships. So at the end of the day, when you look at our cost sits right under $18,000. If you're one of those students that winds up having a corporate work program sponsorship job in your junior and senior year, you're literally looking at $3,000, less than $3,000 of responsibility from jump. So let's say for that student that is a full Pell student, that's almost $6,500 that they're technically going to be receiving from the federal government. And then you get that $3,000 taken out of that, that's $3,500 left over, right? So at the end of the day, those students aren't even having to take out loans for their junior and senior year because they're actually getting a chance to be a part of an institution that understands that poverty is not cured by education. It's cured by money. So at the end of the day, why not set our students up for success by one, bringing our costs down, but also providing them with opportunities that help them graduate with a 4-year resume that is actually something that is big when it comes to our actual employers, because a lot of our students are actually graduating and employed upon graduation. So we sit at about an 80% per completion with a job rate. So you don't see that too much, honestly. So at the end of the day, we're really preparing our students to not only actually be great students, but we're also preparing them to be in whatever role that they may be in. But a lot of them are graduating with jobs when it comes down to it. I see a hashtag 1872. Yes.
Come on. Now, you all had did some, listen, because Paul Quinn had to go through a major restructure because you all had a challenge some years ago, just to be honest with you, but within that challenge was an opportunity. And y'all rose to the occasion and turned that thing.
Definitely. And that's President Michael J. Sorrell. That's nobody but that. When I tell you that man is a visionary, and we were both presidential scholars. So we actually received, scholarships to actually attend Paul Quinn. And so at the end of the day, for us, we worked extremely close when it came to anything that Prez had going on the campus. So we are like this with Prez at the end of the day. And if you're watching Prez, hey Prez. At the end of the day, it's one of those things where we really truly were a part of that rebuilding phase, like class of 2011 and class of 2012. We were in the heat of those moments with SACs and everything else that was going on. But at the end of the day, we believed in that President Sorrell honestly was going to take this place to a whole nother level. And look at where we are right now.
Now, I remember reading in the paper years ago, where you all turned your football field
into an organic farm. Yes, sir.
Come on.
That's where the we over me comes from, actually.
And y'all turned that farm into an opportunity. Not only are we providing a resource for the community, but it became a classroom, so to speak.
Yes, yes, sir. It definitely did. So the unique thing about the We Over Me Farm is the fact that when it was actually brought to us as an institution in March of 2010, it was to actually respond to the fact that we were a federally recognized food desert. We were located in one. And so at the end of the day, we had this football field that was no longer currently being used. So President Sorrell, being once again the visionary that he is, he said, let's make it an organic farm. And literally, once again, pivot and turn. So he literally created a space where there could be fresh produce and vegetables for our community, but also be something where we get a chance to kind of learn something different. I was actually on the inaugural farm team. So like that was literally a part of my college career at the end of the day. And so I was one of those students that actually was a part of the first summer farm team. And literally, I mean, we learned about, you know, a whole lot about farming, because at the end of the day, it's a real farm out there. You know, I'm just a little girl from New Orleans. So at the end of the day, I was like, a farm, like a real farm, like with vegetables and food. And literally,
I'm from the 9th Ward. I don't know nothing about this here.
No, wait a second. We didn't talk about this prior. I can't do that with you right now. I'm in my mode right now, so I have to stay in. Don't make me bring the 7th Ward hard head on you, though. I'm gonna go back.
All right, so now, all right, so wait. Oh, Jessika. Historically, 1872. All of our HBCUs have something in common, was the fact that no matter whether your funding source may be, you know, as long as you were founded before 1964, you were primarily to educate African Americans, but we could not discriminate. And you had to be founded before 1964. That's how you got the designation of an HBCU. But with that, your institution is very diverse.
Yes.
Yes,
we are.
Of your campus.
Well, we're actually 80% African American, and we do recruit from all backgrounds, all races, everything. We are in Dallas, Texas, so anyone that knows that Dallas is very diverse. So if you are a Quinnite at heart, meaning you believe in the 4 L's of Quinnite leadership, leaving places better than you found them, leading from wherever you are, living a life that matters, and loving something greater than yourself, you can be part of us. You can be one of us. You can sit with us over here. If you're not, it doesn't matter where you come from. You're not a Quinnite. Okay. So yeah, we are a diverse institution, but our roots are still very HBCU. You know?
I love it. I love it. All right, we're going to talk a little bit more about you. We're going to come back and talk some more about this dynamic duo here, because you all have been cutting up since we got here this evening.
We haven't seen each other in a while, so you know we're going back to normal.
Listen, we gonna sit here and laugh because not only does Tayler does the recruitment activity, but Jessika actually helps raise the money, alumni engagement for the institution. But before all that, we're gonna take a moment and we're gonna hear from Dr. Sorrells, right, and the institution, and see a little bit more about the campus. And if you've never been to Dallas, Texas, if you've never been to Paul Quinn College, we're going to go check out some of this video right now of this amazing institution and some of this awesome work that they're doing. Let's go check this out.
Paul Quinn College is a movement. Our mission, the reason why we exist, is to prepare our students to join us in the fight to eradicate poverty. We understand that we stand on the shoulders of giants, so we do not get the choice to be small. The only way that we can fulfill the promises that those giants made and the dreams that they had for this country is to band together and address the issues of the day. The #1 issue of this day is poverty. For the first time in America's history, the majority of its students come from poverty. Therefore, the true measure of our success in higher education will now be our ability to serve the poor. If you grow up in poverty, if your life is defined by scarcity, you don't have the luxury of time. Our students are the roses that grow from concrete, and those roses need us to walk in their gardens, not in ivory towers. The most important innovations, even in higher education, are those that move people out of poverty. That is why we've created our own version of higher education. We are the world's first urban work college. We created an academic program called reality-based education so students can see how the things they're learning in class are relevant to their everyday lives. We created the Urban Work College model because our students needed not just to have an education, but to have the skills to succeed for a lifetime. Work colleges are distinctive in that students are required to work in addition to go to class, and that work becomes an integral part of their academic experience. Our students graduate with an academic transcript and a work transcript. Because of the work program, our students also graduate with jobs. They graduate with the skills, with the ability to do things that will permanently move themselves out of poverty. Because while I respectfully understand why some people think education cures poverty, the one thing that time and time again has been proven to cure poverty is money. Not only are we changing the way students pay for college and the way they obtain work experience, we've also changed the way curriculum works. We did this by creating the Quinnite Arts. Now, at Paul Quinn College, we have writing across the curriculum, speaking across the curriculum, reasoning across the curriculum, and building digital mastery across the curriculum. This means that every single class that our students take, they're required to do those things. Let me tell you a little bit about my students at Paul Quinn College. 85% of them are Pell Grant eligible. 70% of them have zero expected family contributions. 98% of my students are either African American or Latino. We are a national institution where over 40% of our students come from outside the state of Texas. Another 20% come from outside the city of Dallas. So what we're doing every single year is asking ourselves these questions. Are we getting it right? Are we serving our students in the best way possible? Are we being good stewards of their faith? Are we raising the bar? You do that by making sure you're addressing their needs and the needs of the communities that produce them. We knew that our community was in a food desert. We were closer to the city's garbage dump than we were a grocery store. So we transformed our football field into an organic farm, which now includes a 5,000 square foot greenhouse. As wonderful as our now is, our next must always be greater than our now. We want to create a network of urban work colleges located all across this country. The reason you invest in Paul Quinn College, the reason you believe in the dream of a Quinnite nation is because you understand that we are winning. You invest in Paul Quinn College because this is your opportunity. This is your ticket for a place in history.
So when people come here and they're like, I want to be a nurse, he's going to be like, but why not a doctor? And that's the type of mindset that you have to have.
People should look at you as if you're a little bit crazy because your dream is so big.
If you actually want to make change, then this is the place for you.
My dream is to end poverty. I've been told you can't end poverty. You can just make a dent in it. Listen, I pity those individuals who are the souls that don't dream big enough that they want to solve the great problems of our society. People who are crazy enough to believe that they can change the world, they're the ones who do change the world. This is who we are. This is what we do. Welcome to the Quinnite Nation.
Yeah.
Okay. Where y'all at? There we go. Hey. Come on, Quinnite Nation.
Yes.
But listen, and I hear the word on the street is there's a new promo coming out real soon.
Real soon. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. A lot of stuff going on.
All right. So what's new happening on campus like right now? What's happening?
Oh man, what isn't happening on campus? So we have actually been under some real true renovations on campus. We actually are currently finishing our first new building in 40 years on campus. So whenever there are, actual sporting competitions that will happen on campus, we will actually be in a brand new competition gym, and we will also have a brand new Trammell Escrow Living and Learning Center, which will actually be a collaborative space where students will learn and live in that space, to basically a residence hall. But that's what we call it. We like a different name for everything at PQC. Okay. We also have 2 schools. Yes, 2 schools actually coming. That will be coming on in the fall. That will actually be KIPP, and we will also have the IB school that will actually be on campus. That's actually named after one of our board of trustee members.
The International Baccalaureate Program. That was
yes, sir.
From Dallas Independent School District.
Look at you. Yes. We found out you know your pop quiz stuff.
Come on. I'm here. So now, Jessika, alumni affairs. Let's talk about, from your lens, why like we talk like as mother to alums, why should alumni first be giving? But then two, we have this audience of alumni from other HBCUs. Here's your chance to go in and say, hey, let's go, y'all gave us $1,100 last year. Let's see if we can match that and increase that. Or whatever we can do. Come on, what you got?
Come on, guys, we need your help. I think all HBCUs are so important for everyone, for our communities, to raise more awareness and to make sure that people are supporting our institutions. We have to be involved. As alumni, we have to be part of everything, not just the fun part, not just the homecoming activities, but also, things like this where it promotes everyone's institution. And it's so important to stay engaged and give back, because I know you guys remember you were made by these institutions. You are who you are because you attended an HBCU. And it doesn't matter which one, but it's always good to support each other. It's all fun to be rivals here and there with athletics and other stuff. But, at the end of the day, we're all here because of our HBCUs. And, today, right now is the time to show our support. We need you. We need everyone to give back. Don't be that person that didn't give. Not today.
Listen, so right now we are at $45. Last year, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, last year we raised $1,150. So again, it's to both try to at least raise one more dollar than we did last year. You all helped me do it because, again, like I've been saying all the time, I'm saying it this year, but we are stronger together when we are standing united. And I believe that all HBCU alums can support all HBCUs. So do HBCU alumni care? I think we do. I've just seen some more names pop up on the screen who are making donations like
Hey,
right
we're about to text our people right now. Don't worry, we were sending out the text while the video was going.
It's greatly appreciated. Again, it doesn't matter if you went to Paul Quinn, you went to Clark Atlanta, you went to Bethune-Cookman, you went to Wilberforce, you went to Tuskegee, you went to Grambling. It doesn't matter what HBCU you went to. We just want you to give and give. Just give. Make a donation. Don't put $5 on it. Before we get back to homecoming, before we get back to classics this fall, before you take that trip, because before you take your mask off, and you start traveling again, go on and put 5 or 10 plus on Paul Quinn and Alumnus tonight. All right? And you got until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to still make a donation. So that way, and for those who are watching it on the replay, or you're listening on our podcast stations, you can go into the description of the show, and the links are also located there. So you can click on the link or do a copy and paste, and you can, get the links that way. Again, I think, look at this, somebody else just gave right now. So let me refresh this real quick. I love it when we do like this telethon-ish version. And so, okay, so we were at 45. Look at that, we had $60 that quick.
Let's go.
What we had. I'm gonna take it. We gonna take the 60 more than what we had than we started with. All right, so now again, we are out here doing the thing. We are trying to raise some money in a way we've learned a lot of great information about Paul Quinn. Thank you. Oh my gosh, y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing.
Thank you. Can you just call us every once in a while and just tell us that, and then you can hang up the phone. You don't have to say nothing else.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be right back. Not only are we going to come back, we're going to bring back Jamal and Michael real quick, and we're going to play a quick round of HBCU this or that. Don't touch that down unless you're hitting that like button, you're hitting that share button, you're hitting that donate button, and we're going to be right back right after this.
I hear someone go, didn't it come from you guys?
Strangers cough at me.
Move away from me.
Someone spit towards my direction. All the stereotypes that we've worked so hard to break are just going to be reversed. And I won't let that happen.
We all have to play our part.
I donate my plasma.
I've been making masks.
We deserve respect as much as everybody else.
I'm a firefighter, not a virus.
I'm a mask maker, not a virus.
I'm a nurse.
I'm a delivery woman, chef, a neighbor, artist,
bus driver. I'm a doctor.
Fight the virus. Fight the virus.
The thing that drives me every day as a dad is him. Every day he's hungry for something. And there's this huge responsibility in making sure that he's a good person. I think the advice I would give is you don't need to know all the answers. It's okay to make mistakes. As long as it's coming from love, then it kind of starts to work itself out.
Listen, you already know that the HBCU experience is like no other college experience. And as a matter of fact, it is an experience that you will remember for the rest of your life. Now, not only should you be able to remember the time, you should also be able to represent the memory with a light on the yard apparel. Now, these shirts allow you to bring a little bit of nostalgia back by allowing you to wear the memories of being on the yard, especially from some of those landmarks that no longer exist. This is my freshman dorm right here. Now, right now, you can represent those memories in your dorm life and support the HBCU Alumni Care campaign with your purchase. It's really easy. Just go to www.lotyyapparel.com and search for your HBCU and dorm. Use the promo code HBCU Live, and $2 for each purchase will support the campaign. Now, if you don't see your school or your dorm, just drop the company a message. Use the Contact Us tab, and they will work on supporting your request. So what are you waiting for? Purchase a shirt, support the campaign, and represent those memories with light on the yard apparel. Your HBCU experience. And don't forget to use the promo code HBCU Live.
From the MEAC, CFAA, on the CX. It don't matter where you're coming from, because we are still family.
My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? My HBCU better than yours. Hey, welcome back to the HBCU Alumni House Party. I'm bringing back my guest. Coming back to the stage right now is from Allen University. We got Jamal, Stroud in the house. Bum, 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 bum. Also from Allen University, Michael Finkley. Then, all the way from Dallas, Texas right now, we got the tag team, Jessika and Tayler. My HBCU better than yours. All right, so listen, I don't know what y'all done did, first of all. I done went to go look at these totals real quick during the commercial break. And y'all play too much. Y'all didn't put the call out. Y'all didn't put some text messages out. Allen University, right now, you are at $100.
Yeah.
But I know y'all still want some people to give. We're not done. We're not done. We are not done. But we want y'all to give. And then Paul Quinn, listen, y'all done came in here and snuck in here real quick like, and y'all at $245.
Hey! Yeah. Texting.
Yo, we was texting. Doing those videos and ads. We were texting.
Come on. Let's go over here to the chat real quick. I see some folks in the chat trying to make some comments. Let me see what the Saints got to say. Let me. There we go. They just shouting out y'all school. I see some Paul Quinn in the chat talking about Paul Quinn in the house. They're talking about yes. They're like, you don't even know. Where we go? I don't know who this might be, but yes.
I'll give it the snap just in case, you know.
Yeah. And then somebody talking about why? All right. So now, somebody talking about we in here. We in here.
Is that a PQC person that's in here? Who is that? Who
I don't know. They didn't tell us who they were. All right, no worries.
Okay, all right.
All right, so now let me come out of that. So now this is how we do HBCU this or that. Now, See, I'm working with my new tablet here, so I got to figure out. I got to bring this up. So now, ladies and gentlemen, you all need a paper. You all need a piece of paper and something to write with. If you got a marker or a piece of paper, grab something real quick. I'm gonna give the instructions. I got to give you the paper and Tayler, where y'all go?
Hold on, wait back there.
All right, everybody do the paper. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is how we play the game. So every so often we'll play the game, and we're gonna put up on the screen. We're gonna put up on the screen some categories. And ladies and gentlemen, so that the contestants, they have to choose which one resonates with them the most. And then from the audience, you all get to help us guess what answer you think that they wrote down on that piece of paper. Then they're going to reveal their answer. If it matches the popular vote from the audience, then that's a point for that person. All right? All right, so ta-da, we're going to go here. I love it here, right? Okay, boom, here. HBCU, this or that. All right. So we're going to go with, we're going to put Michael in the hot seat first. So now, do you think Michael, do you think he's more of do you think he fancy freshman year or senior year? Now, write it down, Michael. Write down your answer on the paper. Do you think he fancied his freshman year or his senior year? So now we go to the chat. Now we got some people watching. Those who are watching right now, what do you think he wrote down based off of some of the things he may have shared? And Michael, while we're doing that real quick, go and give a shameless plug about the Michael Finkley Show.
Well, I'm so glad we're a social media talk show where we are here to inform, educate, and inspire others with persons that come out with incredible stories, including some of your favorite celebrities. So please check us out at our website at michaelfinkley.com, our social media platforms, and also on YouTube and Roku TV.
Awesome. Listen, so when I go look at the chat, I see a senior year. I see freshman. I see another senior. I need a tiebreaker. I need one more person to chime in. And let's see. Do I have one more person who's going to chime in to break up this tie? So I got 2 freshman votes, 2 senior votes. I need one more person watching us right now to chime in and tell us what they think it may. Somebody else said senior year. All right. So, Michael, reveal your answer.
Freshman. Freshman year.
See, why freshman year?
Well, that was the first time away from home. My first time just being around different people. I almost dropped out, believe it or not. But I had persons in my corner at Allen, they didn't even know me, that just poured into me and encouraged me. So that was a turning point for me. So I stayed.
Awesome sauce. All right. Well, let's go to our next contestant. Let's go with Tayler. All right. So, Tayler, what category are we going to give you? Do you think Tayler was more of let's see, what kind of campus student do you think she was?
We already know. Listen.
Here we go. I got one right here. Do you think she was more of a school days kind of girl or a different world kind of girl? Go on and write your answer down, Tayler. So do you think she was more of a school days kind of person or a different world kind of person? Let's go to the chat and see. So first of all, somebody said no comment.
That was somebody you went to school with, Tayler.
Somebody gonna try to do both and say a different world day. I got a different world. Different world.
That blessed me.
So it looked like we got a couple different worlds on this category. So, Tayler, anything you want to shout out real quick before we go to your answer?
PQC. If you trying to win, come to Paul Quinn. At the end of the day, it's the best institution out. I'm just saying.
You want to win? Come to Paul Quinn. Period. All right, what's your answer?
I didn't know that was a choice.
I mean, it was this and that, not just or.
Okay. You said I'm a little bit of both. I'm a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll. You know, I can,
Just depends on the day of the week. It just, you don't know if I was going to give you a real true, life story where you were able to, connect with me, or if I was just going to be straight rocker style, it was just depend on what my hair was looking like that day.
I love it. All right, so let's go. Since we're still here, let's go. Let's do Jessika while we're here. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, do you think? Let's see, what category do I give Jessika? Do you think Jessika was the type of student that hung out in the dormitory lobby or on the quad? Was she the type to hang out on the yard somewhere? Or was she the type of student that hung out just in the lobby? Write your answer down. While you're doing that, I love it. Wait, I see lobby. Somebody said at home. I got another lobby. I got it at home.
Somebody keep going with the home. Yeah,
somebody just laugh out loud.
Somebody just
in the lobby.
Just went to school with me.
We were at the quad together.
No, we were at the quad together. They said, no, she was at the library. She was hanging out at the library. All right, so Jessica, before we go to your answer, anything you want to shout out real quick? Matter of fact, you want to say hey to some alumni or anybody else? What you want to talk about before we go to your answer?
I just hope. No, thank you for joining us. Those of you that are here with us, thanks a lot. Just keep supporting, keep donating, and shout out to us and Paul Quinn. We were me right here.
Okay, so what's your answer? What's your answer? She said the lobby. Why the lobby? What was happening in the lobby?
She not telling the truth. We spent late nights in the library, or we were on the quad. Whoever said the quad and together, that's a real Quinnite right there, because that's literally somebody. Either we were outside or we were in the library, because Dr. Michael J. Surreal did not play about that GPA. Just saying.
I went home a lot. Right. So those of you that said home, I know you know me.
All right, so Jamal.
I'm ready.
Hey, you right here. All right. So now, do you think Jamal in his HBCU, this or that? Which one do you think he fancied more? Because most of our HBCUs have these traditions about certain things that we serve in the cafeteria on certain days. Do you think Jamal fancied the fried chicken Wednesday or the fish fry on Fridays? Hey. So while he's writing down his answer, we're going to go over here to the chat and see what the people had to say. Let's see what the people had to say. All right. So I see a fried chicken, Somebody said a Taco Tuesday.
Not taco.
A salad Saturday. I see. He looked like he a chicken leg and breast kind of guy. All right, so before we go to your answer, Jamal, tell me about Big Homie, Little Homie.
Yes. We are a nonprofit organization here in Columbia, South Carolina. We serve over 500 at-risk boys who are in single-parent homes. And guess what? We've been featured on the Finkley show, and we've been featured on the Ellen DeGeneres show as well, too. So this is a truly amazing time. And you know we half hood, half holy out here. You know how we giving it up.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh, wait a minute. Somebody said, and no hot sauce. All right, so Jamal, what's your answer?
Man, you know I'm rocking with that chicken on that Wednesday. You already know how that
goes. Chicken Wednesday, So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we do it now. It looked like we were kind of, it was quite a few good categories up in there. Oh, let me take this off.
Give us two more. Let's keep this party going.
I got to find a tiebreaker up in here somewhere. All right. So this is for everybody. And we gonna see. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know which one. And whoever gets this answer, whoever matches this. So now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Now, this one is going to be a little bit different. This is how we're going to try to raise a few more dollars. For those who are watching us right now, I want to make sure if you're able to give a donation, y'all can put y'all papers and pencils down. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, those who are watching, which alum of our guest schools, not me, of Allen and Paul Quinn, which alum do you think can sing their alma mater? Which alum from Allen or Paul Quinn do you think can sing their alma mater or their school fight song? But they probably don't have a school fight song. They probably just got an alma mater. I don't know. Let's go to the chat. Now, in order for them to actually sing the song, you got to make another donation. Let's see. So I see someone say Jamal and Michael. Let the Lord use you.
How about?
They said that big dude who was in our choir.
The shade. I don't like that. That's my new friend. I'm not okay.
I'm not okay. They're trying to throw some shade at Paul Quinn. They said not Paul Quinn.
No, they're my friends. They can blow. They can do it. They can do it, y'all.
Here we go. Someone says, I got another donation for AU if they sing.
How much?
Look, if the price is right, okay?
Listen, that's the name of the game. You ready, Jamal?
That's the guy right there. They said Jeremy. I guess that was somebody in their school choir.
Oh no, that's that Paul Quinn. Yeah, no, Jeremy will blow that thing out the water.
Okay.
Yes.
So, someone said I got another donation on AU if they sing.
Make it another donation. We got you.
Times 2.
All right. So they said, I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, do you think that we can get a selection out of Allen University alumni right now? If somebody can pledge another donation, let's go back and refresh the screen. I see what the numbers looking like right now.
And
we're still at 100 for Allen and 245 for Paul Quinn. So are we up for the challenge, Michael and Jamal?
Hey, Mike, do your thing. Mike, do it.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen forever like a beacon light.
Oh, wow. The screen is on. Okay, great.
I was going to take it away with you, but they got you, man.
All right. and lend to thee. We lift our hearts and voices and lend to thee. Life's choices, gifts we pray, and ever as we leave thy dear walls, and also steeped in glory, guard well thy children, guard and guide us on our way. God will thy children, guard and guide us on our way. When other sons, so true and daughters loyal, shall to their alma mater shall praises free, we too shall ever stand at thy side and sing aloud forever. Linda Mother, we pledge our love to thee. Linda Mother, we pledge our love to thee.
Yeah!
That's how you explain your alma mater.
Whoa, I haven't done that in years.
Well, you did it, because that's something we have to listen. If nothing else, in the HBCU, they're gonna instill that alma mater in you
since freshman year.
Woo!
They got to take quiz on.
You took it to your alto range, and you gave us a little accent
range. Okay, come on.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. We'll be waiting for our donation. We're now it's time to play.
That number better run up, huh?
Collection play time. God bless
Run
you.
that number up. Whoever was, run that number up.
God bless
real
you.
quick. So before we get up out of here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let these young people give us one more shout out. If they got anybody they want to show some love to. Jamal, we'll start with you. If you want to shout out anybody, you want to plug anything, this is your chance right now before we get up out of here.
Man, I just want to appreciate you for this platform here. Truly amazing what you're doing right now. A lot of great energy. I think all the other HBCUs that's being blessed by this. So this is the great blessing that you're doing. And, God is going to run your cup over, man. So hold it holy, man. Thank you so much, man. Have a good night.
Awesome sauce. Ladies, what you got?
Well, I just want to say thank you so much for having us tonight. This has been a really good, fun Wednesday night with you guys, and to whoever the alums that actually really, truly know us that were in the chat, thank you for coming. But we are still actually enrolling students for fall 2021. So if you are still looking for an HBCU home, all you need is an application, www.pqc.edu/admissions, and that will bring you to all of our actual applications. You figure out where you go from there. I will drop my contact information, 214-620-0836. You could text me, call me, whatever your mode of communication, or you could just honestly look me up on the website. We love to have you here.
All right. From the Michael Finkley Show.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What a treat this has been, my dear fraternity brother. Anthony, thank you for having us on. We really appreciate you and what you're doing to get the word about all of HBCUs from across the country. Again, if you're looking for a home that is a place like home, please, please, please visit our website at alumni-family-friends.edu. And also, too, if you're looking for a school to enroll in for the fall, please reach out to our Dean of Enrollment Management, Miss Marilyn Eason, and tell her that Finkley and Jamal Stroud sent you. Promise you, it should treat you well.
Oh, come on, you better treat them well. We've had a great time tonight. I always appreciate the fact that I get to meet these new alumni every week. I get to meet some new faces and new places across the country. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely amazing. So now you know what we do. It's Wednesday, and every Wednesday we like to leave you with the Inspire Me word of the day. Now this week, the Inspire Me mission has been all about purpose, about a purpose-driven life and living in your purpose. So let's see what we had to share with the Saints on today.
Hey everyone, here's another Inspire Me moment in 60 seconds. And today's thought is, don't be upset if you're making mistakes. It means you're just trying. Keep going. Now this week we've been dealing with having a purpose, and sometimes you may get derailed on your journey. Understand that when things go wrong, and they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill. Well, I'm sure you knew the rest of the story. Bottom line, rest if you must, but don't you quit, because you may succeed with another blow. Hey, that's all I got for you today. Be sure to do all of the social media things and go out and make today absolutely amazing.
As always, thank you for doing all the social media things such as like, comment, follow, subscribe, and share this message on all your media platforms. Even more, hit the bell notification so you never miss a video or an upload. Hey, again, shoot for the moon. If you miss, you ought to be among the stars. Thank you for whoever that made that extra donation to Allen University. Right now, I want to make sure I refresh it and give you one more total. You have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on May 24th to still donate and support Allen University and Paul Quinn College. Right now, Allen, you are now at $115. Paul Quinn, you're still sitting at $245, but I know those numbers are going to still move. All you need is $561 to make it to a top 10. If you make $561, you can make it to the top 10. And be able to brag for a little bit, for a little while, until somebody else try to come in here and claim that spot. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you to all of our guests, all of our viewers, all of our replayers, all of our target of the party, all of our podcasters. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As always, like we like to let you know, even though we may talk some trash, at the end of the day, we are still family, y'all. I holla.
HBCU, stand up. Like Jefferson. Hey, go. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Either from the SWAC or the MEAC. Come on. CIAA or the CIAC. HBCU is where the beat we compete, but we're family. They're from the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA or the CIAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better. You can be from the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA, or the CIAC. At the end of the day, we got your back because we're family. We're family. From the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the CIAC. It don't matter where you're coming from, because we are still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from?